Can Dr. Terence Drew finally get over the hump and win his seat in constituency number 8 for the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party? For political analyst Peter Wickw, it is imperative for Dr. Drew, now leader of the Labour Party, to win his seat after falling short of the goal in the past 2 elections.
If he doesn't win it this time, I think that this is it for him because he's lost it on 2 previous occasions, the last time very narrowly. I think if he's not able to win it now while he's leading a political organization, I think that that is his obituary that is written once and for all. So we have to wait and see. But to me, it's do or die for him this time because I don't think that there's any coming back from a loss on this occasion.
Dr. Drew insisted that he did not lose his seat in 2020, but that certain electoral irregularities prevented him from winning his seat. He mounted a legal challenge after the elections, alleging that Eugene Hamilton, who was declared the winner, engaged in acts of bribery to win the seat. But the matter never made it to court due to the intervention of the Director of Public Prosecutions, the DPP. DPP Valston Graham noted at the time that there was no merit in the case and had the matter stopped before making it to the court. But the quest to win number 8 for some is just part of the challenge for Dr. Drew. Some argue that even though he is a leader of the Labour Party, long-serving leader Dr. Denzil Douglas, who is also a candidate in this election, may want to undermine Dr. Drew as an attempt to regain leadership leverage. Dr. Douglas, however, has publicly endorsed Dr. Drew's leadership.
That I endorse the leadership of Dr. Drew. We shall all make it possible. As a new government, my role is established. His role has to be established with a victory at the polls. Let us therefore give him the support he deserves in moving forward.
Social commentator Dwyer Astafan also does not buy the argument that Dr. Drew's leadership is being undermined by Dr. Douglas.
In the unlikely event that Dr. Drew is not successful, but the party finds itself in government, it will not be Dr. Douglas who would be Prime Minister. It would be Dr. Hanley or Mr. Maynard, depending on whether they had to make an arrangement with another party, in which case positions would be negotiable.
But Mr. Wickw has his suspicions.
I have difficulty seeing how he can be a key player in the election and not be influential in terms of what happened. I have difficulty seeing how he cannot be, but I certainly listen to interviews that you've done with persons like Astafan, who believes that, that he's a different person now. Dr. Douglas has had Damascus moments in the past before, and, I don't know that it has necessarily changed anything in terms of his outlook and the extent to which his influence can be used to destabilize. So I'd say let's wait and see. And let's wait to see with an open mind, how it will work. But my feeling is that an individual who looms as large as Dr. Douglas will always be a threat to any future leader of Parliament, of the Labour Party, once he remains in Parliament.
Dr. Drew lost the election for number 8 in 2015 by 236 votes to Mr. Hamilton, but reduced that margin significantly in 2020. Mr. Hamilton got 2,234 votes in 2020 to Dr. Drew's 2,208, a margin of just 26 votes. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.